Hey boys and girls, this is journal page 220, practice 10-3, and we're talking about experimental probability to start off here. Remember experimental probability? The number of times the event occurs over the total number of trials. So we look at this chart here and it says use the bar graph to find the experimental probability of the event, and the first thing we need to do is find out how many times they ran this. So we'll count up how many times they got each color, and we'll add those up. Blue, they got 4 times. Red, they got 6. Green, they got 4. Yellow, they got 2. Orange, they got 3. And purple, they got 1. So 4 and 6 is 10, and 4 more is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we will be using a 20 for our denominator because they ran this experiment 20 times. And it says drawing a red. Well, they drew a red 6 out of the 20 times. So 6 out of 20 equals, and I should have had this at the beginning, and I will on the other ones, probability of red. For number 2, we want the probability of orange. So I'll put that in there this time. Probability of orange equals, and it'll be over 20 again because they still ran this 20 times. Orange happened 3 out of the 20. So the experimental probability is 3 out of 20. Number 3, probability of not yellow. So probability of not yellow. It'll still be out of 20 because they still ran this 20 times. And they drew 2 yellows, which means if there were 2 out of the 20 that were yellow, 18 out of the 20 were not. So 18 out of 20 are not yellow. And number 4, drawing a color with more than 4 letters in its name. Probability of a name greater than 4 letters. It's going to be out of 20 still. And that one's not greater than, blue is not greater than 4. It is 4. Red is only 3. But green, yellow, orange, and purple all have more than 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of the 20 were colors with more than 4 letters in the name. There are 25 student names in a hat. You choose 5 names. 3 are boy names and 2 are girl names. How many of the 25 names would you expect to be boy names? Well, out of the 5 we chose, so we chose 5 names, there were 3 boys. But we want to know if we had 25 names, how many would be boys? Well, we multiplied by 5 on the bottom. So we have to multiply by 5 on the top. And 3 times 5 is 15. 15 boy names. Number 6, now we're doing theoretical probability of the event using a number cube. So 6 sides. So for number 6, probability of a 2 would be just 1 out of 6. 2 out of 6 is a common wrong answer. Remember, there are 6 possible things that could happen, and only one of them is a 2. Number 7, probability of a 5 is again 1 out of 6. Number 8, rolling an even number, probability of even. Well, there are still 6 things that can happen, and this time 3 of them are even, 2, 4, and 6, so we'll put 3 out of the 6 are even. And finally, number 9, probability of rolling a number greater than 1, so greater than 1. That would be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 5 of the 6 are greater than 1. Boys and girls, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, I'll see you in tutoring in the morning or ask questions in class. Have a wonderful night.